Heffron Park has been the breeding ground for so many great Sydney cyclists, and the Eastern Suburbs Trophy Race, which dates back to 1974, is the most famous on this circuit. Chris Sutton, a three-time winner, is aiming to take a fourth title.
Yeah, I love coming out to Heffron Park and racing, and it's good leg speed, and just getting ready, used to that racing feeling before we hit the Bay Crits and obviously the Nationals and then Tour Down Under.
But there would also be plenty of competition for the Volta stage winner.
I get a bit more respect in the bunch now, and then I can sort of stay up the front with the better guys and hopefully stay out for the sprint and see what happens.
And among the competition, soon-to-be Green Edge riders Jens Maurus and Peter Weening, looking to impress their new team director Matt White.
See how it goes, try to do it the same as last week, just try to make it hard and see how it ends up.
Do you think you can beat Chris Sutton?
Not in the sprint.
The annual trophy race is the year's most anticipated event at Sydney's home of road racing.
The Eastern Suburbs Trophy Race has been around since 1978, and Harry Scott, who was the president of the club back then, decided to do a elite level scratch race the week before Christmas back in '82 when we started racing on Tuesday nights, and I guess the importance of the race and the mystique of the race is just built from there.
It was a perfect summer's evening for the final race of the year. Some 50 riders comprise the talent-packed A-grade field. While the 2-kilometre circuit is fast and flat for the most part, it features a cluster of tight corners and a short, sharp hill in the back straight, before a sweeping right-hander brings riders back onto the main finishing straight. Positioning would be crucial in what was expected to be a sprint finish. Midway through the race, Weening found himself with good legs and skipped away with Sam Rutherford from the Wilson Racing GPM Focus team. The pair opened up a sizable gap on the field, but unfortunately for Weening, his bike computer fell off and he was forced to go find it. Shortly after the field regrouped, and with a change in speed, a crash occurred involving 8 riders, including Scott Law of Jayco 2XU. But that would be just a hint of what was to come. Riders reported seeing a dog that caused the second crash, with at least 10 riders hitting the deck. Tim Willing and Junior World Omnium champion Caleb Ewan coming off worst, the former fracturing his elbow and shoulder while Ewan lost part of his front tooth. The last lap crash splintered the bunch, and there would be only a small group to contest the final. Having recovered from his earlier crash, Scott Law locked onto the wheel of Sky's Chris Sutton, and they went head-to-head towards the line. Law unable to match the World Tour rider's speed, and Sutton netting his 4th trophy race win.
And I was just watching Scott, and I sort of felt him coming, and I gassed it. I got a little bit of a gap, and then he ran at my wheel, and then I kicked again as soon as he stepped out into the wind, and he just couldn't come around me.
I was trying to help out young Caleb Ewan for the finish because he's quite a fast finisher there, and was trying to keep him out of trouble, but he got caught up in that crash, and I had to look back, and there was only about 7 of us left, so I just bridged across and tried to jump on CJ's wheel, and so the rest is history.
2011 Trophy Race winner, CJ Sutton!